lovely people of the internet. I cannot believe how long it has been since I have done a YouTube video, but I am finally back just in time for what would have been the month release of the new Mulan live action film. Unfortunately, that's now been postponed because of all the madness that's currently going on. But I still wanted to do this video that I thought would have been perfectly timed, and that is a Mulan sorted video. So let's get started. So first up is obviously Mulan herself, and I tried to think really closely about all of the characters because I never like to just pick too obvious a pick, but I cannot place Mulan anywhere other than Gryffindor. It has got to be for sure. The same also goes for Li Shang, so I also put him in Gryffindor as well. Mushu, I did debate some of these with my flatmate, which was actually good to get me thinking about it. And Mushu, I ultimately went for Slytherin because although he is a good character, not that all Slytherins are bad characters, and he ends up being quite brave and very loyal, which could potentially be traits that match other houses. Initially, he is driven by his ambition and he sneaks off and he lies to try and help himself. So I put him in Slytherin. Cricky is a super sweet, lovely little character, and he's not the bravest. We don't know his intelligence because he can't speak, but he is incredibly loyal and really tries to help Mulan, even though he doesn't think he's lucky, so I put him in a Hufflepuff. As always in these videos, I tried not to put the bad guys in Slytherin. However, Shan Yu and the Huns, I'm sorry, they're Slytherins. They are definitely cunning, they're definitely driven by ambition. They're Slytherins. Now on to Mulan's army friends. So Ling was actually a little tricky one for me. I wasn't 100% sure where to put him initially, but eventually I went for Hufflepuff because he is just a very loyal, lovely friend to Mulan, and he shows bravery when he's helping his friends as well. I also put Chen Po into Hufflepuff, partly again because he has that loyalty and he's brave when he's helping his friends, and he likes that justice element, but also Chen Po loves food. He is a Hufflepuff. My flatmate who is a Hufflepuff also did not agree with my decision in that sense. And Yao, I decided was Gryffindor. Again, he was a little bit tricky because he's sort of like a aggressive, abrupt nature, but I thought ultimately, yeah, he is pretty brave. So yeah, Gryffindor made sense. I also wanted to try and sort Mulan's family, even though we don't see that much of most of them. So first up, Fa Zhu, her father, I decided was probably a little bit Ravenclaw, a little bit Gryffindor. Partly Gryffindor because clearly he's been to war before and he's pretty brave and he was willing to go again even though he wasn't in a physical position to actually fight. But then he also brings out a lot of the Chinese proverbs, so I thought there's a little bit of Ravenclaw in there as well. Farley, I wasn't 100% sure, Mulan's mother. So I went Hufflepuff just because from what we see of her, it seems like she just wants what's best for her daughter and she's just very loving and caring. So yeah, there wasn't much else to go on with that one. And then Grandmother Fa, Gryffindor, definitely. She's got some moxie. She's like, sign me up for the next war. She's hilarious. So yeah, Gryffindor, I thought. I would have liked to have sorted the ancestors a little bit more, but we don't see an awful lot of most of them. So I only focused on the first ancestor, the leader who summons Mushu. And I thought there was maybe possibly a little bit Ravenclaw. He seems intelligent, but I also thought a little bit Slytherin because I think for a lot of the ancestors is they're very focused on their family's standing, so I thought that was maybe a bit of a motivation around ambition there. So yeah, I went with Ravenclaw, Slytherin, possibly. Next up, I looked at Khan, Mulan's horse, and little brother, the family dog. Again, animal characters that don't speak are quite difficult to sort, but Khan, I thought there's a little bit of Gryffindor there because he's clearly brave. And a little bit of Hufflepuff because he's loyal, but I actually thought he's a very intelligent horse, so I thought maybe a Ravenclaw just to shake it up a little bit. And then little brother, I think is a Hufflepuff, just super sweet, caring, yeah, Hufflepuff. I sorted the Emperor and Chi-Fu, his advisor, as Ravenclaws, I think, for the most part, But I do think the Emperor has a bit of Gryffindor in there because he was very brave when facing the Huns. And Chifu, I thought a little bit of Slytherin because I think he's got quite a bit of ambition going there. General Lee, I thought I wanted to sort him because there is sort of enough there to sort from, but there's not a huge amount, so I kind of just went Gryffindor. He's brave. And then the matchmaker as well. Again, not too much, but I went Slytherin, not because she doesn't seem like a very nice person, even though she doesn't seem like a very nice person, but because her whole role is around ambition. It's around getting girls the best husband. So I thought Slytherin, if that's going to be your job, surely. And then lastly, I did consider sorting the characters in Mulan 2, but to be fair, there's only really 3 main additions to the first film that I think are possible to sort, and that's the 3 daughters of the Emperor. So you've got Ting Ting, who's the oldest, who I thought Ravenclaw, although she is shown to have a more carefree side, I think she finds it easier to take on that more serious role and to respect her duty, and yeah, she seems quite educated. And then May, I thought was possibly a Gryffindor. She is the first one to decide that she wants to follow her heart and not marry someone that she's never met before, and I thought that was pretty brave. And then Sue, I thought she was a Hufflepuff. She's just really loving and caring, so yeah. And that is it, my little whistle-stop tour through the sorting of the Mulan characters. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of my choices, if you would have chosen any different houses, because we don't know what houses they're in really. So I'm always up for a discussion about that, definitely, because me and my housemate had varying views. So yeah, I would love to hear your comments. If you did enjoy this video, do hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button as well to actually get notified of when I do upload videos, because I am becoming less frequent at it. So that's how you're going to find out. And I will see you in my next one. See ya!